This is my N-scale layout. It's 2.6 metres long by 1.1 metres wide. That's the freight train coming out of tunnel portal, which is the outside track. So it comes around to the station area in the city or the township. So it's sort of modelled on an Australian sort of countryside scene. The outside track has a couple of sidings, just small sidings for carriages, etc. That's a warehouse. This is the freight area, containers. And then there's some service areas over there. Cattle yard, sheep as well. We've got the little town hall here. Wreckers, Shell service station. More buildings, and coming back more into the countryside. This is the inner track here, tunnel portal, and up in the mountain is the little church, country church with its graveyard. So here comes the engine out through the tunnel again. So in this corner I've got a little Australian homestead. Next to it is its barn and the paddocks, and again some more cattle. Windmill there. The little road winds back where it comes to a little cattle grid, and then it heads back into the township. So the inside track goes through another tunnel, and I've got a little gully with water in it and a waterfall. That's just scenic water effects to do that. I have used a two-part epoxy which you mix part A and part B, which I bought from Spotlight, for the actual realistic water, so it's a smooth type look. Coming back around to the other side, I've got a little goods shed there, little truck being loaded with some goods. That comes around the corner at the back here. I've got a steep embankment with some shaly rock that's fallen off the side, and that's actually rock, shale rock from the garden, which I've just pulverised with a hammer and made into small bits. Didn't even colour it after washing it. It comes up a really nice earthy colour. It has a backdrop which I've just blended scenery into it. It's just a little shaly outcrop there again, coming around the back. So the whole layout is DC, it can operate DCC. I'm currently using a CDA throttle power pack. So the points are manually operated with levers. So for example, this lever here can change both those points to go on the other track. So I'll do that up here. I'll move this so that's now going to change tracks there. Here comes the engine. So it's now moving on to the inner track. So I'm now going to change the lever and put that back straight. So now the engine is coming on the lower or inner track. So if you did want to, with DCC, you could run two engines in opposite directions. I've only got one DCC engine, so I'm just running DC at the moment. So that's it, coming on the inner track now. I do have some lighting, a bit hard to see in the daytime of course, for some of the buildings. And we can't forget the general store, and of course the railway hotel and the good old post office. So that's basically it. It's built on stilts, so it's about 1 metre high. Okay, thanks for viewing.